Hi guys, welcome back to the channel for today's upload. So we're gonna start very busy day for me. I'm gonna show you guys what happened in the transfer list. So basically, I'm selling Vardy. I've got three of him. One is in my club, the other two in my transfer list. I am taking coins on him. I do feel like Vardy is going to get an inform and Leicester City should win their next four games, but I'm not ready to wait another month in order to get my coins back. I do feel like if I've got enough liquidity, I'm able to trade better. I'm able to make more profits, which I'm going to show you guys in the next page. So Schultz was a guy that I packed from my weekend league rewards. If you guys haven't seen this video, then do have a look at it. I did pack him. He's a bit higher at the moment, which is okay. I got him basically. It's a pull, so I didn't really hold it as an investment or something of the sort. But I didn't sell him on rewards day because I did know that he was gonna rise a bit. Carers, all of them were bought for around 65 to 70, some of them at 63, so I'd say about 62 to 70. I took a big L on that. My mistake, I invested too soon in those cards, and basically just sitting there in my transfer list and getting a lazy sale every now and then is not the way to go. I do feel like with this sale and the coins that I got back, I'm able to do more and to get that and to cover that loss back. So basically, I had about 15 of him. There's about 6 or 7 that lazy sold for about triple the price. But at the end of the day, with these 8 sales and I calculated with tax, I lost about 200k on that trade. So it is what it is, what to do. Paredes, I had him in my club, bought him for 12k, he sold for 23. Richarlison, I was expecting this card to rise way more than what he did. I do think maybe shapeshifters or there's other cards, other special cards that also are dropping in price. So I do think this card is losing its popularity. So I just went ahead and took the coins. Both of them were bought for 15k. So basically, not much there. This Jara guy, he's been sitting in my club for a while now, and I did buy him for 9,900, which is basically discard price, and basically I got about double. So I just went ahead and took the coins. Aguero and all of those silver players, everything was packed from League SBC. As you guys are aware, I completed Korea, I completed Supriya, and I did complete today this guy from the Bundesliga. Let me just show that to you guys. There he is, Liner, and this card looks really, really good. So with those League SBCs, I packed Aguero, which pretty much helped offset the cost because I only had one segment left in the Bundesliga. And those silvers have been selling for crazy amounts. So I just went ahead and took the coins on them. In terms of what I did with my coins, I bought a Mertens at 271. Yeah, 271. He's fresh, which basically almost all of them are fresh at the moment on the market. But I was looking at his graph, and last night he rose about 60k. So I'm not expecting him to rise 60k tonight, but I do think over the course of the night he may get back to about 300k. At that time, I'll take the coins. Same thing with Hate Bauer. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Basically, he's the only Serie A right back. He links to Virgil van Dijk. He links to De Jong for hybrids. And he links to all the Serie A players, obviously, which in this league, because I've been using a hybrid, basically I was forced to buy him today. So I did think that a lot of people may be in the same situation as me. And I do think this card has very good potential to rise. Most probably I'll invest a ton on him before he goes out of packs on rewards day. But at the moment, he was around 180 this morning. He dropped during lightning rounds, so this is where I took advantage and went ahead and bought him for 159 and 156. So basically, I am aiming at selling him around 185. If I'm able to get that price. Otherwise, I'll just see what the price is tonight and I'll list him. Ibrahimovic, he's already above 1 mil. I bought him for 910. But here's the thing. When I look at the market, at the moment in the market, Ibrahimovic. Let's have a look here. 500k min. Let's put him up at 1.1 mil and look for a fresh one. There's none on the market. Absolutely none. I think I'm the only guy holding a fresh Ibrahimovic, which I think has immense value, and I'm just not able to find any Ibrahimovic that are fresh at the moment. And this is a very popular card. A lot of people want to use this card. I think it's a huge advantage for me to be able to have this card fresh. Basically, it was the cheapest on the market when I bought him, and this card is not even fresh either. So I'm not in a hurry to sell Ibra. I bought him for 910. I've been looking to sell him for around 1.1 mil, 115. Now I am gonna, as soon as he expires, I am gonna raise the price to 1.3 mil, and I'm just gonna list him for 3 days and see what happens, and I'll maybe revisit the price after 3 days. The other things on my transfer list is pretty much the same. I am looking to exit the Malin trade as well at 135. Bought him for 150, so that's a small loss right there. But I do think that Malin, basically, I was expecting this card to rise out of packs. It never happened, and at one point you just gotta take your loss and move on because you can do much better with the coins instead of just holding them for weeks and weeks. The rest, Lewandowski, no hurry at all. This guy is performing really well. Bayern Munich is playing really well. This card is undervalued, and I'm not selling this card. And I am convinced that he will be 1 mil at some point. Mertens, I'm stuck with him. Bought him pre-game yesterday, 660. Is currently about 600k, so I'm forced to hold on to it. So that was a bad trade on my, a bad decision from me. The rest is pretty much fodders. I want to show you guys something else. Transfer targets. I'm not sure if I bought something, but let's have a look together. Sometimes I do buy stuff before sleeping and I forget about it. Okay, no, so I didn't buy anything new. I did buy a few fodders, some more. Now I'm pretty much sure that I do have all the fodders above 85 in my club. So I did buy a few here. There's more, but I just can't find them because of the League SBCs. My newest cards are way too ahead, and I'm not just gonna waste your time. In terms of the market, guys, the market, it's currently a seller's market. Basically, cards are so high at the moment that I do think if you're holding any sorts of card that you want to sell, or that basically was a flip, I would advise to go ahead and take the coins by tonight, because I do expect a market sell-off tomorrow, and when that happens, it's not gonna be good. It's gonna be pretty much ugly, because there's a lot of new cards. There is a promo this Friday once again, Shapeshifters Team 2, so I do expect the sell-off to be pretty big, and this is why I would expect the market to dip starting tomorrow. So if you do have investments or cards that have profit that you're looking to sell, go ahead and take the coins. I'm going liquid tonight. I'm gonna try my best to sell as many investments that I have and flips that I have, just in order to get liquid for any sort of panic during the week, which will be the buying time. Now, something which I bought last night for a flip. Bought this Michael Owen for 1375. It was the cheapest on the market by 50k, but looking at his price at the moment, I'm not sure how much he goes for, but this morning he was selling for 132. Yeah, so he's still at that price, 132, the cheapest. I do think now the overnights are pretty high, except for one, so I do think I may be able to get around 1.45 for this card. Last night he did go up to 1.6. I had him listed at 1.64, which I didn't get the sale, somebody else got it. which is all good. I do think tonight the market rises and I'll be able to get a sale of him. But guys, if you have the coins around 1.3 mil and you're looking for a striker, this guy is insane. He is so good. I was basically, I would never use a medium striker in my team, but this guy is always positioned in the right spot. His finishing is lethal. Incredible finishing. As you can see in the stats, 98 finishing, 90 composure, but he is so agile in game. I do not think the 88 is accurate. This guy is super agile in game. Even in a bad gameplay, he still performs. So I would advise you guys to try him out if you're able to. If you have the coins, then go ahead, try him out. I'm pretty sure you guys will love him. Mkhitaryan, I wanted to speak about this card. Guys, this card is next level. I do think it is currently my favorite card in my team after obviously CR7. It's my favorite card on my team. This guy is so good. If you guys have played with Neymar, gold Neymar, then go ahead and complete his loan. And I bet you guys that you're gonna feel the same way as me. This card is better than gold Neymar. And the only difference is maybe he has 4-star skill moves, which basically in FIFA 20, 4-star and 5-star does not make that much of a difference. The weak foot does it, and he's got 5-star weak foot as well. But he is so good, and I played him without a chem style. I played only one game, but that one game was enough for me to understand that this guy plays exactly like Neymar, and he is better than gold Neymar. So have a look at this card. If you guys have the ability, then just go ahead and complete his loan, and at that time judge it for yourself. This is the type of card that you can build a squad around. If you don't use icons, then to get good Serie A players, Dybala is a very good player, but he's lacking pace. This guy is a complete package. He is the complete package. Go ahead and look for yourself, and let me know in the comments as well. How is he playing for you guys? Informs now. I wanted to speak about informs. If you guys have a look, from my first video of Market Talk, I spoke to you guys. I told you guys that I had a ton of informs that I was buying for around 11, in between 10 to maybe 14k. And this is where most of my profit came from. This is where I made bank in the beginning. In the beginning of the game, SBCs were pretty rare, and informs were selling for discard price. And at that time, I did feel like it would not continue for the whole game cycle. So let's go ahead and put, every time I have 100k, let's go ahead and put 20%, which is about 20k off of that 100k. Let's go and put it into informs. And today, every single inform that I have in my club is currently selling for maybe double, if not triple the price. So at the moment, there is no SBC, which is basically, in my opinion, what I think is that EA does not want to drop the Team of the Week SBC, and they're just not releasing players that people would complete, and this is what's making the informs cheaper before they release the mid-icon pack, which I've been talking about for quite a while now, the mid-icon pack, but it's not coming out. It's not my fault, and I do think at some point we're gonna see the mid-icon pack, which I would say is closer than what everyone else has been saying. Go ahead, invest into informs. They are at their cheapest today. Even the current Team of the Week, if there's any players that you guys are interested in buying, I would say no doubt they are cheapest at the moment, and they will only get more expensive. Lightning rounds are pretty much over. I am not expecting any kind of lightning rounds tomorrow. It would shock me. The market is pretty much dead because of the supply that EA has been giving to the market with lightning rounds. So guys like Dybala, guys like Harry Maguire as a fodder, even this Thomas Partey guy, he's gonna be a player that a lot of people are gonna use in their squad. Same goes for Pepe, Klosterman. All these cards are very good. Neuer is very good investment. Go ahead, have a look, and if you guys are a bit confused about the price of informs, then go ahead and have a look this week's informs that are basically fodders like Harry Maguire, and compare them to other informs with the same rating, and you guys will see that they are extremely cheap because of the supply on the market at the moment for these cards. It would not shock me if every single card of this team of the week rises a ton when the good SBCs will be out. For me, a guy which is 86 rated, an inform like Harry Maguire should never be 25k. Never, never. It should never be 25k. He's currently not selling at 20k. You can basically snipe him for 19k, and that's a very good investment. I've got a few of them. I'm planning to clear up some space on the transfer targets in order to be able to pile them up in my transfer target, because as a trader, your worst enemy in FIFA is definitely your transfer list space. So I don't want to waste that. I want to be able to open my rewards and to list more players. So I am just trying to get some space over here, which basically I will work on tonight. And otherwise, the market is pretty much good. It's high. Take advantage of the high market to sell if you've got players that you want to sell. Don't hold your investment for tomorrow because they will drop in price. I'm convinced about that. One more thing, last thing before we end the video. So if you have the spare coins, go ahead, make a club stock, at least a few of each rating. It will not hurt. I am sure about that. It will only help you in future to complete SBCs if you're interested, and if you're not the type of person that completes SBC, then it is gonna help you to make some profit. So that is pretty much it for today. I do wish you guys good luck for your remaining games of Foot Champs, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another Market Talk video. Bye.